So we're recording there and we're recording here. Hey yo, how you guys doing today?
Hey, what's up? How are we doing?
Yeah, so different kind of episode today. We are in 2023.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to 2023.
Welcome to 2023. Okay. And we're just going to be talking about the future, how the world is going to look like in the future. Tech-based and other stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear. Nice. I really like this.
Africa.
Let the thing finish.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to find out.
Nice.
Is that particular music from your platform?
I made it.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Because I really like it. It's like really smooth, and I felt like it was maybe something like your platform can just
pick a
you
theme.
can just pick a thing.
I was messing around with Logic at a point in time, and I don't know how I came up with it. Either there were some presets on Apple Loops. There's a thing that have Apple Loops, and I now tweaked it, changed the key, and did some stuff. Or I actually did the MIDI myself. So I don't know exactly what I did, but I know that I customized like a few what they call it, soundtracks for like podcasts.
Yeah.
Then recently, someone asked me to build one for them for their own show, so I designed it and sent it to them. So I haven't checked out his show in a while, so I don't know if he's still using it.
Yeah, okay. No, because it's really cool. Because each time I hear it, I'm like, I this is very unique to your show. But I was also wondering if you made it or if you just like copied and pasted.
Yeah.
Because I actually don't have one for my show.
Okay.
And I don't know if I want one. We'll figure that out.
Goals of 2023. We'll figure that out.
Okay.
We'll figure that out.
See, we just went into something completely random.
Hey, that's what this is about.
Yeah. Yes. Completely cool.
Yes. So we have just 22 minutes of recording on the camera. So. And our episodes are usually like 30, 40 minutes, so this is going to be...
Wherever it stops, it stops.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to live with that. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, ChatGPT. Let's start there.
Okay, so ChatGPT, crazy part about it is that I actually like really learned about ChatGPT.
Okay, you can come a bit closer.
On my journey home.
Journey home? It's a podcast, right?
No, like literally at the bus stop.
It should be a podcast.
Journey home. It probably is.
Probably is. Yeah, we'll check it out. Okay, we'll check it out.
So I was just sitting waiting for my bus to come home, and I was just scrolling through YouTube, and I see this thing ChatGPT. I was like, this is like the thumbnail was 7 businesses you can start with ChatGPT. So I clicked on it. I was like, well, what exactly is ChatGPT? And then it now started talking about how ChatGPT is tied to all these AI pictures that we've been seeing recently. So I just went and I looked into ChatGPT for a while, and man, like, bro, wow. we're in for a wild ride. Technology wise, we're in for a wild ride.
Like when you told me about it, I was like, what could it be? Yeah. And I actually, after a few days, he said it like, I don't know, 2 days before, and he just rung back in my head like 2 days later. I'm like, So I said, what was the name again?
Yeah.
So I checked it up, and I was like, interesting. And there was this word that we just looked up today while Chelsea, they were playing the game. The commentator said something about synchronicity.
And
I could not understand that word for anything.
Yeah.
And so we checked online. We did the whole. I know. Should I say it? I mean, let's try it. Sure. Let me annoy some people. Hey Google.
Yeah.
I hope your phone. Let's see if some phones ring with that.
Yeah.
So we did that, and we asked, what does synchronicity mean? What's the difference between synchronicity and synchronization?
Yeah.
And we still couldn't really understand the concept.
Yeah.
And like during halftime of the game, so we loaded up ChatGPT, and we asked ChatGPT, make a sentence with synchronicity.
And
what was the sentence? It was like I was just thinking about calling my friend, and as I picked up my phone, they just called me. What synchronicity?
Exactly, and that just simplified the concept in our, because we're struggling to understand. We're struggling to, like, what do you call it, crystallize what.
Yeah, honestly,
we kept Google explained that it's from Carl Jung, and it's a psychological.
A lot of big terms.
Yeah, but ChatGPT just like boom, and instantaneously understood. It's like wow.
It's like events that happen that are kind of coincidental.
Yeah,
they are not correlated, but they just happen, and you're like, oh.
Wow,
that's odd.
Yeah,
that's basically my definition of synchronicity. It's like, oh, that's odd.
Yeah, that's synchronicity.
What
right
synchronicity?
There.
Instead of saying that's odd,
what's
synchronicity?
Interesting. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, we're building that vocabulary in 2023. The first word I learned, synchronicity.
Hey, wow, good start. Good start to the year. Strong synchronicity start.
Yeah, we're gonna be using some words this year.
Yep.
Yeah, building up.
But yeah, like I was saying, I think, but like I was telling you, this ChatGPT is still just like a 2-month-old baby.
That's insane.
It's like imagine how, because from what I understood, I might not be exactly correct, but what I understood is that they tested the system with human beings. So they tested ChatGPT with human beings. So they will ask ChatGPT a question. When it gives an answer, they will get human beings to rate the answer. And then by the rating, like if that answer was not good, they'll tell the engine to disregard that answer and come up with a new answer.
Oh, okay.
So what exactly it's doing now is trying to understand how human beings talk.
Wow.
And give us answers the way we will want to receive them. So if it gives you an answer and you don't like it, what they are doing in their beta test is that the person will be like, I didn't like the way this answer was. I didn't understand this answer. And they were like, okay, do not arrange the words in this sequence again. So so it's like machine learning, but machine learning on like times 1 million. So it's just, so very soon ChatGPT is going to replace a lot of call centers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
That's because you're not good if you can talk to a computer instead of a person, because the issue we have with talking to computers now is that computers will be like, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you say it another way? I don't understand.
Yes.
It's like, when you ask for something specific, they will be like, do you mean this that is so basic? But if they work on computers in such a way where no matter how complex your question is, it can dissect an answer for you, they're not going to need people to do that work again.
Honestly. And wait till they give ChatGPT a voice.
Bruh. Hey, dude, we have great voices. Hey. ChatGPT, if you're listening, if you need a voice for Nigerians, dude. I
have multiple voices.
Oh, we have multiple.
Welcome to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, always for you.
Always for you.
ChatGPT. The future is here.
You know the interesting thing that conversation just popped up in my mind is how long does it take the person who voices Siri to record everything?
I low-key want to do that. Like low-key, like I want to be a part of a project where my voice is part of the whole system.
Yeah. It's like what's the name of Jarvis from Iron Man?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Loading up Jarvis.
So there's so many beautiful applications to ChatGPT. Like what I saw in that video, you guys should just go YouTube ChatGPT and you will find mind-blowing things. So they said that there was a professor that tested ChatGPT, and what he did, he gave an essay to his entire class, and he gave the essay title to ChatGPT to write an essay. So all the students of his class wrote an essay, and then ChatGPT wrote an essay too. But he did a blind test where he doesn't know who wrote what essay, and then he graded everything. And it turns out ChatGPT was in the bottom 20% of his class. That means it wasn't great, but it could pass off for a college student. And that is, like I said, this is AI at 2 months old. Imagine when it's like 5 years old, you will not even be able to differentiate it from like Obama writing something. You just tell it, oh, okay, I'm trying to write a book.
Oh my gosh,
XYZ.
I need that.
Write my book. And
by the way, side note, if you know any great interviewers who write books, ghostwriters.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking for a ghostwriter, a decent one that
yeah.
has good rates for young upcoming people.
Yeah.
Maybe like a
Okay, you're trying to write a book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Books, but let's start with one.
Yeah, but I think instead of waiting for somebody, I think you should write it.
Mm-hmm.
Write it as crap as it looks.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let it be crap. You look at it and be like, this was nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you have that one, you know that you have it under your belt. Once you have
that
that under your belt, then if you see somebody that is going to ghostwrite and write a book for you, you can give them the book and be like,
make this better.
Make this better.
Yeah.
But I think it's just you just dedicate dedicate 1 hour, 1 hour a day or even 30 minutes a day. Write one page. No matter how crap it is, just put it together. Write it.
Let's make that happen.
So, for just curious, is it fiction, personal?
No, it's personal, like biographical.
Oh, nice.
Good stories only happen to those who can tell them. So,
that's the name of the book?
No. That's a philosophy.
Yeah,
we might go back to ChatGPT, but I believe that Ben Carson's biggest triumph and success was not his surgeries. His biggest triumph was being able to tell his story and write down all his experiences in such a way that they became relevant.
Yeah, I agree. The funny thing is, I was going to say this, but I've just been like putting it off. I was like, I don't want to say. It's like, and I don't want to get like overly political on this, but from Ben Carson's books, I was incredibly disappointed with how he performed.
That is the reason. Like he was like up here in my books, but after his real life stuff, like Nigerians are still enchanted with the guy. But I'm like, not anymore.
That's it. Like when I saw you reading the book in my head, I was like, should I say something? But I understood because he wrote so well. Like even me that didn't become a doctor, like I at some point he almost sold me on becoming a doctor.
Honestly, okay,
he almost sold me on becoming a doctor.
I think he's almost single-handedly like just increased the value of that neurosurgery
specialty. Single-handedly. Yeah. Absolutely.
So his writing material is a lot more impressive than what he did in politics. In life. So that's saying something. But I mean, most Nigerians have no idea about his political background. Like you tell them that he ran for president, you're like, what?
You know what? The funny thing is, I think most Nigerians don't care because a lot of Nigerians actually like Trump. So even if they saw the politics, they won't care. But
fair enough.
So it is what it is.
Yes. So his biggest advantage was how he told his stories. Because there are many other very successful surgeons and other people who have done some incredible things at first, but we'll never know them.
Yeah.
And we'll never know about the stories or how they came to be.
Yeah.
But we know about this guy that somehow beat the odds.
Yeah, all the odds.
And
I can't really remember the book, but I sort of remember him talking about not being like very bright in his class.
Yes, exactly.
And he had to wear glasses or something.
Yeah, wearing glasses, and he was like very poor student in like 5th grade. He was like the bottom of the class. He was a class dummy.
Yeah.
And his mom started making them read books. Like how many? Is it one or a week? Or is it 2 or 3 a week? And writing book reports and orally presenting them to her. Yeah. Every week. Yeah. So that just spurred his love of knowledge and science. And then one day they asked a question in class about like this kind of rocks. I only remember this story because I'm reading another book recently. So they asked another question about like a teacher came and said, "What's the name of this rock?" Okay. And everybody in the class was like, what? And all of a sudden he was like, obsidian. Yeah. And everybody was like, they were getting ready to laugh because of course he said something. Yeah. But she was like, that's correct. And everyone was like, what? And light bulb, like, if I could get this by just reading, imagine if I could develop myself in other areas. Yeah. So I think he has a cool story. Yeah. I think cool. There are things that need to be told. Yeah. And that is also something that this is away from like technology, is a lot of the time we demonize people because we don't like a certain aspect of them, that we fail to learn from them where they're good. Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to ask for my politics from a football player, but I can appreciate his athleticism. Yeah. I can appreciate his work rate in football. I don't have to carry
my love for him in football into every other aspect of things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we need to learn to compartmentalize and appreciate people for what we the life is about learning.
Mm-hmm.
So you might completely hate somebody, but if you can learn from them, I think you should be dispassionate enough to learn. And just like, it's like, okay, I don't like this person's politics, I don't like this person's view on the world, but they speak important things that I can use.
Yeah.
Pick that information, throw out the bathwater, hold the baby.
I agree with that. I agree with that. 100%. Yes. Let me actually check. How many minutes have we done? Let's see.
Let me see what I've gone off already. I was just talking to myself.
I'm looking at the numbers. So, okay. Oh, wow. We have just 3 minutes to conclude.
Okay, let's just do a nice conclusion.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so what big concept does 2023 hold for you?
Big concept for 2023 hold for me, I think it's just discipline. Discipline in every, because I'm working on a bunch of things in my head, but I need the discipline to bring them out. I'm working on my podcast proper, and hopefully like starting an active YouTube channel that helps young people understand the world with understanding yourself, understanding patience, understanding concepts from books, like how to be more effective. So all those things are things that I'm working on for myself. So discipline is what is going to make it come out properly. So yeah, discipline.
Okay, I feel that.
What about you?
For me, it's going to be creating new problems.
Okay.
I've been so immersed with solving problems. I see problems, I try to solve them, but it's time I start creating new things that actually generate more problems.
Creating new problems, I like that.
So yeah,
I like that.
I'm going to be exploring that in detail.
I like that. So yeah.
Okay, guys, I actually like this kind of content. Like when we do this, it's actually really cool.
It's really nice. It's always nice. I'm always apprehensive about how is this going to go. This is because we have cool conversations by ourselves, but I don't know how it's going to translate on camera. But I think you guys can feel the chemistry like easily. It's just like it's fun. So, see you guys.
Okay, enjoy the year.
Yeah.
Hey. Put it on for the last few seconds.
Hey.
Namaste.
Love it.
And now I'm gonna go.
Love you. Love you, brother.
Mic drop.